Hey YouTube, so I just wanted to post a quick video of a Honda Accord having some issues. This is a 2015 model. For the reason I actually want to put this video up is just because I struggled with this and had to figure out on my own. The car does not have warranty anymore. Like I said, 2015, but we do a lot of driving, so with no warranty, stuff starts to happen, and you gotta either pay a mechanic or figure out yourself. And this, I would really advise you guys, if you guys do run into this, do it yourself because it was rather easy and inexpensive. So let me actually get a light so you guys could see. If you guys are running into a problem where you guys hear a loud noise that sounds maybe like a power steering pump, just keep in mind, these cars do not have power steering. They actually have electrical steering. So don't ever think it's going to be that. I went through that where I thought it was power steering. So anyways, I ended up just replacing this bad boy right here, belt tensioner right here. A couple months ago, I went in there and changed the alternator and I changed the belt. I should have changed the tensioner, but I never thought in my mind that what was wrong with the car was actually the tensioner. You know, I did my research and it said that bad alternators could make noise or whining type of sound. But that had to get replaced anyways because the battery was giving out. I had to change the battery. So this is a new battery. Had to change the alternator and belt. So that noise never went away. It just, unfortunately, I already replaced it so you guys can't not hear the noise it was making. But it just in case you guys run into it, I know that 2013 models all the way through to 2018 models, it's a common issue with the belt tensioners, and they will make a loud, almost power steering sound, just like a high-pitched whining noise. Just keep that in mind if you guys run into that and couldn't figure it out. So, and it's very easy to take off. The old part is right here, actually. Again, if you go through Honda, you're looking at $160 to get the part. I bought mine at rockauto.com. Very cheap stuff, guys. If you guys are looking for air filters, your lube for oil changes and filters, very inexpensive, good website. This is the old part. This is what it looks like when you take it off. You guys that were wondering why I didn't do this, so you guys could hear the sound, I didn't have nobody to record me. So I just pretty much took it off and just figured I'd put it in here anyways, just in case someone's running into the same issue. So this is what the tensioner looks like if you guys go, sorry, big Dodger fan. If you guys go ahead and remove it, this is what it looks like. All you need will be this 17 millimeter, and all this is for sorry, it's hard to record and to show. All that's for is to remove the tension, right? So when this is in the car, you want to pull towards you. See how that does that? Well, obviously when it's bolted to the car, it's going to do the same thing. You'll pick up the tensioner as so. The tensioner will move towards you, releasing the tension on the belt. Then you could take the serpentine belt off, right? You don't have to take it completely off, just move it to the side. So this is what the 17 millimeter is for. The other thing you'll need is just two other things. This 8 millimeter hex socket, right? There will be the 8 millimeter hex socket will go here to remove that bolt, and the regular 12 millimeter socket to remove the bolt right here. So 12 goes here, 8 millimeter goes there. Two sockets to remove this. Remove the tension with the 17. That's all you need. This comes off. You put it back the same way. Move it again to reinstall the belt, the serpentine belt. Pretty much it, self-explanatory. So I turned on the car, and it was the tensioner. Sounds good as new. And I can't stress enough, guys. The noise it was making, it was getting worse as we kept driving it. Just a whining sound, whining. Sounds just, if you guys have ever heard of power steering, what it sounds like when you turn the steering wheel, Google it or YouTube it. It sounds exactly the same on the tensioners. So what was wrong with ours is that it actually lost the tension force on our tensioner, so it wasn't producing enough tension, so everything was just pretty much blown out on the tensioner as far as the spring that's inside. But yeah, guys, not good lighting. Yeah, you could see, I'm trying to show you guys. So like I said, this is your tensioner here. That pulley you guys are gonna use that 17 for is this one, right? That long stick you see right here, that's how you're gonna release the tension. And remember, pull away towards you. That hex is gonna go right there where you see that opening. That's where that 8mm hex goes into. That's where that bolt is. And the 12, I don't know if you'll see it, but let me change the setting on this light. It's actually, let me see if I can see it on this camera. Yeah, it's right there. So this is the arm. That's where that 12 goes at the bottom. Like I said, it's very easy. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll get back to you guys. But I would definitely, I mean, I was researching this for a long time. There really wasn't anything on this car because I guess it's fairly new as far as the model goes. But this is the 2015, and like I said, I've looked into it, and I guess 2013 all the way through the 2018 models are doing this. Just in case you guys do run into this and couldn't figure out what it was and do not want to drop a load of money, the mechanic was easily charging me $400 to put that tensioner plus labor. Like I said, I went to Rock Auto, bought it myself for $65, rockauto.com. Bought it for $65. They have every part you could think of, very inexpensive. You just gotta wait for it to pretty much get shipped out. And once you get it, like I said, all you are gonna need is this 12 to take off the arm bolt, 8mm hex to take out the bolt for the tensioner for it to come off. And of course, you're gonna need this 17mm, right, to take off the tension off the tensioner. So all you need is 3 tools. Very easy. Like I said, man, you guys have run into this issue. Now you guys know that that's more than likely that what's going on with your car is the belt tensioner. If you guys do hear that moaning, high-pitched sound. So, yeah, hopefully I helped somebody out there that didn't know what was going on, and they pretty much now they could see this video and say, hey, you know what? That sounds like my car too. So, like I said, you guys have any comments, questions, let me know, and I'll get back to you guys. Thanks. Have a good one.